So I tack this about every inch. So my plan is I'm gonna go like this, all the way down this thing, and try to get this whole bottom seam welded, and then I'll do one whole side, and I'll do the other side here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll go like this, then come back and then do another side. right, so there's my welds. A lot of small welds all the way around. So I am going to grind all these smooth because I want to powder coat this. The bottom, there's a bow in the middle. Where I had the supports right here and right here for the baffles, it bowed in the middle of that. If I would have put a third one here, it would have been pretty good. Overall, it's not too bad. It's maybe like, if you can see the gap here, there's like a 1/16 of an inch on that end. So it's a little wavy, but it's not going to be sitting on this. There's going to be rails on here that'll actually space it up. So next time if I had to bend something like this, originally I wanted this to go all the way around and up, and I would have just had to weld the side. But so now I'm going to grind all these smooth all the way around, and then here's what really matters is let's see if it leaks. All right, so I think this thing will hold 10 gallons total, is what I calculated. So I got 5 gallons here. Let's see if we can see if this thing holds water. Okay. Down there. 5 more gallons. It's probably the most full it'll ever get. Okay. So it looks like down here, looks like I got some pinholes or something in there. So yeah, it's on this side. So I'll have to drain this and then dry it out and re-weld that little spot there. But everything else looks like it's okay. It's not too bad. I'll take it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. I think it's like right there and right there is where it was leaking. So I'm gonna run a small pass across here. It'll be down here, let it cool and grind it smooth. Hopefully this fuses everything together, and then I'm gonna water test it again. And if it's all good, I can move to the front and get that tacked and put that on there, and then this will be done, and I can order and move on to the next part of the mill stand project. So this is angled slightly towards the area that did have an issue. So I'm going to put 5 gallons in here and see if it leaks. If it doesn't leak, I think it's good. And we can move on to the next step. So let's give this a try. All right. I think we're doing good. The sides. Looks over here. So that's the section that leaked before, and it leaked right through as soon as I poured water in it last time. So I think this thing is good to go. Okay, so before I weld the front piece onto this tank, this bothered me a little bit that this distorted while welding, which is I'm assuming to be expected. But if you look, this rocks a little bit, so I want to try to. And this right here is divoted a little bit. So for fun, I bought a hammer and dolly set from Harbor Freight. Figured I'll give this a try. See if I can get a little bit straighter. It doesn't really matter because it's the bottom, but I at least want to try to make the work the best I can. So let's see how this goes. So now it's time to attach the front cover pole to the tank itself. So went and got some clamps, got everything clamped up in here, everything clamped on the bottom. So I'm going to run a couple little tacks up and down, some tacks in here to just get everything together. And then I'm just going to do a couple little welds, not the whole thing because I don't want to distort the crap out of it. And then this is pretty much done. I won't have the rails on here just yet because I'm going to wait until the entire frame is built so that when I push the coolant tank into the opening, I get a nice even look on the coolant tank in the frame. So let's weld this up. All right, so it's tacked in place. It's actually plenty strong with it just being tacked in place, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'll do like a little half inch weld there, just to add a little bit extra strength to it, because when it's got 10 gallons of water in it, coolant, it'll be a little bit much, and I might do a little bit in here, just not a lot. So let's finish that out, and then this is done. Okay, so there's welded out. I just did 3 stitch welds. I tacked it every so often to try to keep it from buckling on me. Didn't look like it really distorted at all, which is nice. Did 3 welds up here and 3 welds on the other side. So this thing is done. Now I can move on to the other drawers. And the PC door, I'll weld those up, and then I'll order the entire frame and weld all that up.